surface tension. We are going to see about surface tension. So before learning about surface tension, let us see some of the things we have already known. Okay, so you have seen some of the insects floating on the water, or they can walk on the water. For example, mosquitoes can walk on the water, they can float, right? Why they can float on the water? Why they do not sink inside the water? If you can see that the fourth diagram will show you that a pin is greased, okay, and then it is going to be float on the water. Just by making a dimple on the water surface, it will not sink inside. This is just because of the surface tension. Then if you blow a balloon, water balloon or soap balloon, you can see that the soap bubble will have a spherical shape. Why not it will have different shape? It will always take a spherical shape. Even if you see that raindrops have spherical shape, all this thing is just because of the surface tension. Before surface tension, let us see molecular theory of surface tension. You know that matter is always made up of molecules. So any two molecules which are going to attract each other or by a force, they will apply force on each other, and this force is nothing but intermolecular force. Now in this intermolecular force there are two types of forces. One is cohesive force and second is adhesive force. If you see that there are some liquids or there are some substance which are having, if they are in contact with each other, or you can say that if solid comes in contact with solid, gas comes in contact with gas, or you can say liquid molecule come in contact with liquids. Okay, so the force between the two molecules of same substance is called as what? Cohesive force. For example, force between water molecules, since water will have same molecule, same types of molecule, and this force between these two molecules, any two water molecules, can be called as what? Cohesive force. Then second is adhesive force. Adhesive force means what? It is nothing but force between two molecules, but they are from different substance. And for example, you can say that force between glass and liquid molecule. If a liquid is being poured inside a glass, okay, so the glass molecule and liquid molecule come in contact, and the force applied by both the molecule on each other will be called as what? Adhesive force. Then next is range of molecular force. Range of molecular force is nothing but if you take a molecule, okay, and if you take two molecules, then the first molecule will apply a force on second, but if the second molecule goes away from each other, then what will happen to the molecular force? Yes, the intensity will be less. So this is nothing but what? The maximum distance from a molecule up to which the molecular force is effective is called as range of molecular force. Now next is sphere of influence. Sphere of influence means what? It is nothing but the range of molecular from a molecule, okay, so that will become a radius. And if you draw if you draw a circle around the molecule having the radius is equal to what? Range of that molecular force, then that imaginary sphere which you are drawing, it is called as what? It is called as what? Sphere of influence. That means an imaginary sphere with molecule at its center and radius will be equal to molecular range is called as what? Sphere of influence. Then surface film. Surface film means what? It is nothing but a surface layer of the liquid with thickness equal to range of intermolecular force is called as what? Surface film. This we are going to see in the diagram in the next topic. Now free surface of liquid. Free surface of liquid is nothing but what? It is a surface of a fluid which does not experience any shear force. That is interface between liquid and air above the surface tension, on the basis of molecular theory. Okay, then next let us see a diagram. From this diagram you can see that there are three molecules, but they are at different location. So if you compare the three location of the three molecules, you can see that the A particle is much inside the liquid, then B particle has small area which is exposed to the air, then B particle, then C particle, if you can see that half of the sphere is outside the liquid and half of the sphere is inside the liquid, right? So let us see what is the adhesive force and cohesive force on this three molecule. Now in this diagram you can see that this XY, the first layer, is nothing but a free surface, then X dash and Y dash, that is the surface film. Now let us see about the molecule A. The molecule A is deep inside the liquid, तो इसीलिए therefore equal cohesive force acts on it. यहाँ पे दूसरा कोई force है नहीं. Okay, so therefore what will happen, all the molecules of same liquid will have their intermolecular force on each other. Therefore adhesive force, it will not be present, and therefore equal cohesive force acts on it. Thus the net cohesive force is 0. Now B particle, we know that small area is exposed to the air, so B lies within the surface layer and below the free surface of the liquid. So most of the part of that liquid, of that molecule, is inside the liquid. So therefore the cohesive force will be acting much greater as compared to the adhesive force. Here adhesive force means what? It is nothing but the force between the liquid molecule and air molecule. The part which is outside the liquid, it will be acting it will be exposing towards the adhesive force. So therefore it is attracted inside the liquid. Now C molecule. If you see the C molecule, you will say that air molecule and liquid molecule, they are equally distributed, right? The C molecule. So therefore if you remember that air molecule is nothing but a gaseous state, and therefore the force as compared to the air molecule and liquid molecule, which molecule will have, which type of media will have greater force? Yes, obviously the liquid molecule, right? So therefore the C lies on the free surface. Number of air molecule above the free surface will be much less as compared to the liquid molecule. So therefore the C molecule, again it is going to be attracted inside the liquid. Thus the molecule in the surface film are always pulled inside the surface film, which is always under some tension, and this is nothing but what? Surface tension. So all the molecules which are above the in this film, surface film, they are always attracted inside the film, inside the liquid, and therefore always a tension is there on the surface film, and this tension is nothing but called as what? Surface tension. Now see, surface tension. Surface tension is nothing but it is a force acting per unit length on both the sides of an imaginary line on both the free surface of the liquid. So in the diagram you can see that there is a liquid surface, and if you draw tangent PQ, then what will be the force? It will always act tangentially, or you can say that it is the force acting per unit length. So that will be the formula for it. So surface tension formula is equal to F upon L. So according to this formula, what will be the unit? It will be Newton per meter, and dimension will be L minus 1 M 1 T minus 2. Now same here, let us see surface energy. Molecule inside the liquid experience more cohesive force as compared to the C and B molecule, as we have seen in the diagram here. Okay, so thus the surface molecule possess extra potential energy. So before this we have to say that work has to be done to bring the surface molecule into we have to do those work to bring them into the surface film. Okay, so therefore the surface molecule possess extra potential energy as compared to the molecule inside the liquid, and this is called as what? Surface energy. So therefore any system always try to minimize the potential energy and thus tries to minimize the area. Always the tension is being created on the surface film, and therefore this will be resulting into minimizing the area. Now let us see the relation between surface energy and surface tension. You have seen that we always play with the soap liquid to produce bubble, right? So same thing we are going to see. We have to take a rectangular frame. So and we have to dip that rectangular frame inside a soap solution. What will happen? Yes, a film of soap is formed within the boundary of that rectangular frame. So therefore the inward force acting on it will be, yes, it is F is equal to T into 2L. From where we got this formula? We got this formula from the surface tension, that is T is equal to F upon L. And you will be saying that Y2 has came over there. Yes, Y2 has came because the film has two surfaces, therefore twice the length it will. Now the arm QR, if you see in the diagram, the QR moves towards the Q dash R dash, right? So therefore a distance has been travelled. Let us say that this distance is dx. So work done against this force is dW is equal to force into displacement, that is dx. So therefore let us put the value of F. So it will be dW is equal to T2L dx and therefore 2L dx is nothing but it is the area, increase in area. So therefore dW is equal to T into dA. So this is the work done, this is the work done. Okay, so this work done is always stored in the form of potential energy, and this is nothing but called as what? Surface energy. So the surface energy will be equal to the work done. So surface energy is equal to T into dA.